Bom dia.
Good morning.
We are now staying in Portimão, which is in southern Portugal in the Algarve region. And today we are going on a stand-up paddleboard tour with Algarve Sup.
Yeah.
We're super excited. We haven't been in a while, so this should be fun. And Eric's
so
gonna get some drone shots. So.
Yep. Stay tuned. Up our stand-up paddleboard tour with Algarve Sup, and we will link to them below, so if you guys are ever in southern Portugal, make sure to do a sup tour with them. It was so much fun. Definitely. So they took us down the cliffs and we got to explore sea caves, jump off some cliffs. It was such a sight. It was...
And I didn't even fall off, so that was awesome. Okay, so we get a lot of questions about the types of things that we bring with us when we're traveling and how we pack and travel as minimalists. So I'm going to show you guys a glimpse into my suitcase that I brought, and it was the only suitcase I brought for the whole 3 weeks that we've been traveling.
And I'm going to show you guys a look into my photo bag. I get a lot of questions about what camera I shoot with, what lenses to bring, so I'm going to show you guys everything that I bring for a trip like this.
Okay, so I'll just start off by saying it's not very organized right now, but those of you who know me know that I'm not very organized, so this is real life. Most importantly, I brought my laptop, so that's number one, that's on top. Selfie stick, also very important. My eye mask and earplugs, these are essential for being able to sleep while I'm traveling, so that's why I'm showing you those first. I'm not going to show you every piece of clothing I have in here because you understand, but I brought a couple pairs of shorts that I didn't really end up wearing because it wasn't very warm. I did bring one nicer dress that I did end up wearing one night when we went out in Paris, so that was really important, and I was glad that I brought that. A couple pairs of jeans. I brought a couple different sweaters, and I actually ended up buying another jacket when we were in Paris because my jackets weren't really warm enough, so I have another one that is actually not shown here, but it does still fit, so that's good. I have pretty much the one outfit besides this one that I'm wearing that I've worn in I think every video that we've shot and every photo shoot that we've done, so I've pretty much just worn the same thing. I brought one pair of like yoga pants if I wanted to do anything active, but I didn't really use them. Bathing suits, tennis shoes that I was thinking if we were gonna like do a hike or anything, that I did actually wear around the city a couple times when we did a lot of walking. My passport is in here, a journal, and then this Paris guide, and then some underwear, bathing suits, stuff like that in here. I also brought these boots that were awesome. I'm really glad that I brought them. They also fit in here. I just thought I'd leave them out to show you. And then that's pretty much it besides my, well, I've got a couple collagen packs in here. How to bring those too. But besides my cosmetics, I had to be pretty choosy about those because obviously not a lot else is going to fit in here. So I was just going to show you a couple of my favorite things that I use every day while I'm traveling. So I love these face wipes for washing my face, especially if I was wearing makeup during the day. The Beauty Counter charcoal mask is amazing for preventing acne while traveling, so I love that. The Beauty Counter balancing face oil I use every single day. Chapstick. And then there's a couple more makeup things in here that I use. I love this foundation, but that's about it. I didn't bring a whole lot of cosmetics, and then most of the time I wore my hair curly, so I didn't really need a straightener or anything like that. That's about it.
Alright guys, so I'm going to talk about my camera gear.
I get a lot of questions on what I shoot with, what cameras, what lenses, so I'm going to go through it real quick. Like we mentioned before, I kind of take a minimalist approach to it, just not a lot of gear. This is my whole backpack, which is relatively small for a photography backpack. And I'll also link in the description to all the gear if you want to check it out. Right here, I have my 15-inch MacBook Pro, slides right in here. Fits really good. In the front pocket, I keep some money, chargers, just a few hard drive, just a few other little things in there. Got the Gorilla Pod on the side. This backpack's super cool because it has the top entry so I can pull my camera out super easy, but then also has the back entry here. And I pretty much stick to one lens or two lenses when we're vlogging. I keep the 10 to 18 on here when we're doing the self shots, when we're talking, things like that, just to get Amie and I both in the frame. And then I also use the Sigma 30mm. I think it's the Contemporary, which is super cheap lens. I think it was like around 300 bucks, but it's a 1.4, so super fast lens, get that shallow depth of field, which is great. I do still have the kit lens in here. I don't really use it a whole lot. I just have it in here for backup. And I also have 55 to 210. I also have the charger to my Mavic and my Mavic. It's a drone, if nobody knows what a Mavic is. So get the aerial shots with it. Super good for traveling since I can just fold it up and then fits right in the bag with all my other camera gear. And I also wanted to mention I don't have another camera body. Amie's filming this right now on my iPhone, which makes for a good second body if you need another camera. The remote controller and a battery, extra battery. And that's pretty much everything I have in here besides just random headlamp. Oh, I forgot, I do have a GoPro in here as well. I never use it. I don't really know why I keep it in here. In here, just all my charging cables, some cleaner in here, and SD cards, and that's about it. The only two things that I don't have right here that do fit in my carry-on, I brought a water housing for my camera, and then also a full-size tripod for when Amie and I do some like self-portraits.
Alright guys, we made it to Benagil cave and Amie is freezing right now. I'd like to stay longer because it's so beautiful in here.
It's really cool, but we just swam in like Arctic waters to get here and it's not very warm out, so... Isn't this the same ocean that the Titanic sunk in? I'm freezing.
So I think we're gonna make our way back, but here's the cave.
So beautiful. So with all of our tiny house living and minimalist talking, people have been asking us a lot about if we've always been minimalist, if we've always been like this, or if this is just kind of a new thing that we've developed. And the answer to that is kind of yes and no. For me, I've pretty much always, I think, kind of been a minimalist before I even knew what that was. I've never really been super into material things or like buying a lot of crap. I've just not ever really been into that.
And I'm the opposite. I've definitely been into buying a lot of stuff, buying clothes, camera gear. I was definitely never a minimalist in that sense.
Yeah, well, and just feeling like, I feel like you, especially with camera gear, you used to feel like you needed all of, like, everything in order to get the shots that you wanted.
Yep.
And now I feel like it's really different.
Yeah, before I had, like, 2 camera bodies, like, 5 different lenses, a bunch of accessories, a flash, just all this stuff, and kind of, like, made me
overthink everything.
Well, and you had like constant FOMO whenever you were having a photo shoot because you were like, oh my god, I need this lens, and like you wouldn't just take the shot. And now I feel like you have, I don't really know anything about cameras, but you have the 2 lenses?
I have 4 still, but...
4. Well, but usually it's like you're between 2 different ones. You're like, I either need this one or this one, and then you just do it, and it makes you like just be a lot more in the moment and like creative with the shot that you're getting.
And it's that way about clothes now too. I used to shop all the time and had a ton of clothes, and I've really like cut back my clothes, and I wear the, you can see in this vlog, I probably wear the same 2 outfits.
We're probably, like in the vlogs that we've made on this trip, we're probably wearing a lot of the same clothes in almost every shot. So I think a big part of like not being a maximalist, is that a word? Well, not feeling like you need a lot of stuff. I mean, you don't have to be a minimalist and live in a 120 square foot hut to be a minimalist, but just not caring so much about if you're wearing the same outfit multiple times. I don't think most people are gonna judge me because of that, so just really giving less of a fuck.
Yeah.
So hopefully that helps.
Caring. If you guys do have any more questions,
make sure to leave them below.
The next stop will be Madrid.
So make sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of our new vlogs. Ciao!
Ciao!